Hey there guys, it's Alex. What's going on? Today I have a game of Domination on Nuketown. Really any game of game on Nuketown can be entertaining. But I've seen some where people kind of camp and they get a whole bunch of kills, and I don't really like that. I really love to rush on this map. I mean, it's just so much fun. I don't get how you could stay on one of the buildings. You really have to run out. This is one of the best maps. One of my favorite maps in all of Call of Duty. I really like the close range maps. Those being kind of like the Shipment, Call of Duty 4, and like Rust of Modern Warfare 2. And some people don't like these maps because the spawns are kind of weird sometimes, but I really like this map. Kind of has like a lightheartedness, even though it's like a nuclear testing ground that the other maps don't really seem to have. So this is one of my favorite maps, and this is one of my favorite guns. Also a very used gun. I know people don't really like the people using these kinds of guns, like the FAMAS and that kind of stuff, but I think it's fun if you're rushing. I really don't have any complaints if someone's using SMG. I might have a complaint if someone's using the FAMAS continuously. But I'm using the AK-74U, probably the best SMG. And I'm using it with dual mag, and that's kind of a mistake. I should be using it with rapid fire. With rapid fire, it covers up the AK-74U's one weakness, and that is its low rate of fire. And it allows you to do spray downs, which the AK-74U without rapid fire really can't do. But for whatever reason, I happen to be using dual mag. I think I was just excited about because I learned about the whole ammo thing, increasing your ammo. So there I'm able to get my chopper gunner. Yeah, no, but I still want to keep rushing, I guess. Oh, no, or not. Looks like I post up and use my chopper gunner. And really, any air support gunship dogs, chopper gunner in this case, any of them can be useful on Nuketown. I mean, the spawns are just so out in the open. They spawn in that little backyard thing. It's just so easy to kill them. And even though it's circling, you don't really lose that range. But I get shot down really fast right there, and that's disappointing because, I mean, chopper gunners on this map can, like, easily get you 20 kills, and then you can go up from that. Maybe you can get in, like, 30 if you're lucky, I guess. So I'm just kind of rushing their spawn, trying to catch them by surprise, and I got blasted in the face with an Olympia, so that only kind of worked. But, I mean, if I got 2 kills, I got my spy plane out, then I think that's worth it. If you can get 2 kills, or even just 1 kill and then die, that's really worth it. I mean, it's a 1 KD, I guess, if you get 1 kill and you die. So there's nothing wrong with that, unless you're trying to build a streak, which I'm going to try to do in this map, because kill streaks can really annihilate the other team, and it's pretty fun to get them out. So let's see. Yeah, just trying to defend B at the same time. I don't want them to take B. B's really hard to get once the enemy team gets it in the beginning, so you really don't want to lose it, because it's just so hard to take. People just, sometimes you spawn, I do this, sometimes just spawn and throw a Semtex or frag or whatever have it be. I think some people do that as well. So, you'll just be constantly being barraged by explosives of whatever kind. Speaking of explosives, I'm kind of glad that people aren't really using grenade launchers too much. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 was the huge problem. That was like, the Modern Warfare 2 killer was the one-man army, danger close, commando, grenade launcher. But in this game, I guess the grenade launchers have been nerfed down, which is, oh, I'm so glad they did that, because, I mean, I just really don't see anyone using it. And I mean, if they do, it's only kind of to limited effectiveness. Modern Warfare 2 is just kind of way too good. So here I am in their spawn, and just kind of tearing it up, and then that guy knifes me. And he has a faster knife reflex than I do, which is kind of no surprise because they're playing tactical. So instead of just pressing the button in, which is a lot easier, I have to press circle, and that can be kind of difficult sometimes. Having to press circle instead of just pressing the button in, which is kind of more of a reflex, so it's going to be a lot faster. And there you go, I'm just kind of taking these guys down, getting close to my chopper gunner. And you can just run around in their spawn like this and just kind of constantly change your position and flank them. I mean, you can really get your kill streaks out fast. So I got my dogs and my chopper gunner in just kind of a matter of like maybe a minute or 45 seconds or something like that. So I'm going to call in my chopper gunner immediately just so no one else calls in their God forbid attack helicopter or maybe their chopper gunner. You really have to be ruthless and want to get your stuff out before anybody else. I know a lot of people like to save it up, but I just like to use it immediately just so no one else gets their stuff out. And I think this chopper gunner is going to be slightly better than the last one, just because the last one was almost immediately shot down. So there we go, they're spawning back in C. They really don't stand much of a chance. As long as I get them before they get to cover, I'll be able to kill them all. But those guys, they get into the A building. So my kills are going to be reduced here. And it's kind of hard to commentate a chopper gunner, just because everyone knows what's going on. It's a chopper gunner. You've got 8 kills or 9 kills or whatever, and you're killing everybody. and especially on Nuketown. I mean, the spawns are just so in the open. I mean, I don't really know what to say about it. Just if you don't want to get shot down on this map, just because there's so much potential for your chopper gunner. You just don't want to get shot down because you can get so many kills in these. So when chopper gunner ends, I got to use the whole minute of it. That's always just great. Let's see that guy, but there it looks like there's some people on B, but not for long, and that guy takes me out. And what I've seen on people who play like Demolition Domination get like 100 and 200 kill games on Nuketown, and they tend to play back, and I really like rushing, and that tends to mean that I'm going to die more than they will. But I think it's overall more exciting gameplay. I mean, I'm not sure how annoyed viewers are, or people who watch these kinds of videos are, how annoyed they are with deaths. I remember because I went through a kind of like a phase or a time period where I was watching lots of commentary. I watched, I don't know, like I guess the big two, the big three. I would watch Hutch, Scene Anners, and those guys on Machinima. And I really always loved their commentary. I always thought they could really give good advice, but they also had interesting gameplay. And I never really looked for the people who just had really good gameplay. I looked for the good commentary as well. And they had both of that, so that's what I'll try to do here. I mean, I'm not really sure how successful I can be. I mean, because everyone who has lots of subscribers now is already pretty established. Like, they already have established subscriber bases, and I'm not sure how successful I can be. Just because there's so many people doing this nowadays. So many people can get their hands on like a Dazzle and do good commentary and get amazing gameplay. Because there are tons of great players out there. I'm just not sure how successful I'm going to be, but I'm just going to keep on trying and keep on making videos and having fun playing Call of Duty because I really love this game. And I've always found this game fun. I mean, I got my PS3 so I could play Modern Warfare 2. I tend not to see the flaws of these games. If there's some problem with kill streaks, I'll just exploit it. Some problem with guns, I'll just use it. I mean, I really don't see the problems that most people do with this game, and I really don't complain too much. Except for really like grenade launchers, or something that's getting me killed too much. So, what can I say about the gun? Well, the gun I'm using dual mag. Like I said before, I should be using rapid fire just so it can cover its low rate of fire. It's a really good gun though. I mean, overall it just has a perfect accuracy, perfect damage, just really fun to use I guess if you're rushing. Rapid fire is really a good idea though. So, I mean, look, we got about we got like an 80-point lead, so I'm not really too worried about losing. I can just kind of run around and try to kill them all. And yeah, let's go for the cap. No, I just run around. So that's really what I do on Nuketown. I don't really try to, I don't have like a strategy like I'm going to go to the left or the right. I just kind of run and sprint, and every time I spawn I'm just kind of like sprinting. My finger just always down on the, I guess is the left analog stick sprinting. So I don't really pause too much or think about what I'm going to do or try to get up in the building and build a kill streak. I just kind of rush, and if I can build up a kill streak, that's always nice, but if I don't, that's also okay, because I can get lots of kills with my gun. That's really what I feel Nuketown brings to the table, is that people get kills with their guns instead of, I guess, kill streaks. I mean, of course people get tons of kills with the kill streaks, but this really forces people to win their gunfights when you're up close and people are rushing. So, looks like they actually were able to get back B, but I mean, it's too little too late. Looks like we have an attack helicopter up, so maybe that'll do something, maybe it won't. And I got taken out right there. It's only about 10 or so points left in the game. Just doing what I started out doing, just kind of rushing around. Trying to get lots of kills. I have another game kind of like this where I get like 100 kills, because in this game I get 100 some kills. Just barely over 100. And I think I'll post that one up maybe. I think I was using the right gun. I was using like either an MP5K with rapid fire, which is amazing in this map, or maybe I was using the 74U with the rapid fire. But whatever, I'll try and post that one. My best game was also on this map, or I had two games that were really good on this map. I won 150 and 70. That was like my first best game. I was really happy when I got that one. And I don't know, like I think a few months ago or so I won 153 and 37. And I know by the standards of YouTube, I mean, like tons of people get that all the time. So it's really not that amazing, but for me it was kind of interesting because I never got that many kills in Modern Warfare 2, even though it probably would have been pretty easy. Modern Warfare 2 was really kind of my testing ground. Like, I really learned how to play the game there. And now since I've come back to basically be really good at Black Ops and put all those skills that I learned from Modern Warfare 2 to use. So there's my final score. 105 kills, 26 deaths. Not amazing by YouTube standard, but I thought it was pretty interesting. It was a fun rushing match. And just look at the enemy team. They didn't do too good. Some guys 4 and 46, 7 and 20, 2-9. Not very good. But I just thought it was a fun rushing game. If you enjoyed it, please like this video and remember to comment, rate, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be posting a lot soon. I'm gonna be posting a lot of videos soon and doing commentary. So just please stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. This has been Alex. See you all.